wanted to take a minute or two to share before we go into our last song. Shared this with the first service. 6 months ago when we planned the series that we're in, talking about the armor of God, we had no idea what would transpire this past week, but God knew. And He knew exactly what we needed to hear, what we needed to be empowered with, encouraged with. And this week we saw what we should never see. The public murder of a man in Charlie Kirk. And I had the same feeling when we witnessed George Floyd murdered 5 years ago. And I began thinking, and I'm like, where have we come as a people, as a society, where we are okay turning human life, people who are made in the image of God, into arguments? And I just got frustrated looking at social media, at the tiptoeing that we feel like we have to do, and just calling something evil and mourning and grieving. And I started to almost mentally fall into the trap that we're going to talk about today, and it's seeing people as the problem. Can I tell you, this is what we are going to be talking about for the next 5 weeks, that the enemy, it is not Republicans. The enemy is not Democrats. The enemy is not the left. The enemy is not the right. There is one enemy, the enemy of your soul, and the battle is spiritual in nature, friends. I need you to understand this. I'll never forget, John Burke said this, our founding pastor. He said this: if you don't understand the context of your life, you will misinterpret 95% of what happens around you. And the context as a Christ follower that you and I are in is we are in a spiritual war. It is not a physical one. Listen to me clearly. Your enemy is not the person on the other side of that keyboard. Your enemy is not in the comment section in that post. There is one enemy who has come to kill, steal, and destroy, and wants to discourage you, wants to distract you, wants to divide husband and wife, divide son and daughter, divide the people of God, divide a nation, divide a society, and all he's doing is throwing a hissy fit. You understand that? Why? Because the enemy knows his time is short. And revival is awakening in this country and around the world. I'm telling you, I need you to open your eyes and see it. Anytime God is getting ready to do something great in the world, the enemy starts disrupting, discouraging, dividing, destroying. And I need the people of God to wake up and see what is happening. Listen to me. We don't blame the darkness for being dark. That's what it's supposed to do. But you and I, if you are a follower of Jesus, have the light of Christ inside of us, and we are called to step into the mess, step into the darkness, and bring the resurrection power of Jesus. He didn't ask you to argue online with people. He asked you to step in and fill the void where darkness has overtaken, and step in with the light of God. As the darkness continues to get darker, and it will, I need you to know that, the light shines that much brighter. Because greater is He that is in me, greater is He that is in you, Christ's follower, than he that is in the world. So I won't let my mind and soul become discouraged and defeated by what I see on the news, because 2,000 years ago, a man by the name of Jesus gave his life for me and you, was resurrected 3 days later, and is seated at the right hand of the Father, and is coming back again in justice and restoration for you and I. And He has called you to step into it. Philippians 2 verse 9 says this: for this reason God highly exalted Him and gave Him, being Jesus, the name above every name, so that at the name of Jesus every knee will bow in heaven and on earth and under the earth, and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. That we don't have to be afraid of what is happening around us. You do not have to live in fear, vengeance, anger, anger, retribution, because 2,000 years ago, the battle was already won. You and I just have to walk in it. And he has called you and I to step into the mess. Not to be a part of the noise. To bring light and hope to a world so desperately in need of it. So I don't want to give the darkness another second. I want us to fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him, Hebrews 12 says, that he endured the cross, scorned and its shame, and is seated at the right hand of the Father. That same resurrection power lives in you. So let's lift up the name of Jesus as we move forward today.